Welcome to my review of When Girlfriend, the live-action J-drama show that came out, which aired on ABC and TV Asia between July 3rd, 2022, and September 11th, 2022. It was directed by Daisuke Yamamoto, and screenplay was done by Kumiko Acho, and I would like to go over the actors real quick. And there won't be any awards that I know of him for because I literally have never seen any dramas before this. And from the looks of it, well, some have done movies and stuff. I didn't look into too much about the other stuff because I was very unfamiliar with. Some of them had cool names, like Ninja Drones with a question mark at the head. And there was hospital, police force hospital, or hospital police force, something like that. Ninja Jones was something the Kazuya actor was in, and then the hospital police force, I believe, was Ruka, the actress. But I still like to go over them, say their names and stuff like that real quick. Starting off with Yushin Onshi, who plays Kazuya. I butchered these names badly. I know. Hayuri Sakudaya plays Shizuharu. Shuoi Akta plays Mai. Mo Kudo plays Rika. Aiki Saguchi plays Sumi. Again, as I just mentioned, this is my first drama ever. And it's the first live action show I'm reviewing for this channel. Actually, live action anything. I haven't done a live action movie yet. Okay. It's When Girlfriend, something we've touched upon a few times, but hey, let's get our feet wet. Visit Shizuharu Hall. There's multiple Shizuharu, as you can see. I'm part of the problem. Anyways, I will go over episode by episode with this, just because. Why not? Mostly because to see, mostly towards the end of this series, the pacing and stuff like that, more so than anything else. So, well, let's start off with episode 1. We meet Kazuya. So this Kazuya, this universe is Kazuya, the J-drama universe Kazuya. We're into the When Girlfriend multiverse. Move over, Spider-Man! But this one can break the fourth wall. I hate this. I find it annoying. Now, the actor, it's not the actor's fault. The actor, I know, is doing what he's told. It's the script, all that stuff. I just find it obnoxious because they have a bunch of hashtags on the side, like hashtag, heartbreak, hashtag, distress, hashtag, because whatever, as, literally, pause the story to have Kazuya get out his thoughts, like Cusco does in Vampires New Groove, and I didn't like that then, I don't like this here. Because sometimes he, actually thinks, so it's what's the point breaking the fourth wall? Because sometimes he does give, a monologue like that. Just thinking, which is preferred for me, but this is a long time I would mention it, but I do find it very annoying. We see Miami breaking up with Kazuya. Kazuya learns about when to go for it, so here we go, baby! Title of the show. We meet Perfection, Shizuharu. They go to the aquarium. Kazuya is mad that his When to go for it is a fake date! And each time I watch the beginning part of the series, or any part of the series multiple times over, I feel like I'm about to have some kind of just something. I don't know what it is, but you realize how stupid that sounds. And put a pin in this. Actually, put a pin in this. We will unpin this later. The man waits out Shizuharu again, even though he's angry. Kazuya is being rude to Shizuharu, who's providing a service to him, which he's paying for, and agreed to the terms and service to. Kazuya freaks out on Shizuharu, and I'm happy my girl tells him off, because he deserves it. Kazuya's grandma's in the hospital, and Shizuharu goes with him. I love that there's another patient in the room when Kazuya's parents laugh at him for like, possibly having the thought of Shizuharu being his girlfriend, but when he tells them, oh, Shizuharu is my girlfriend, they freak out. Shizuharu and Kazuo tried to hide because Shizuharu doesn't want her grandma to know about her wedding girlfriend job because her grandma is coincidentally in the same hospital, but that failed. Kazuo gives the sob story to Shizuharu, and she says that he can win her out anytime after Kazuo said he was sorry for being an asshole. And we see Miami's boyfriend briefly. Shizuharu and Kazuo go to the same college. This is the first episode where I go from. What I've read about the series for like forever. Like I'm not sure how much more you want to say for me to say. Besides, it's the first episode where I go from nothing too much change from anime. It exists. Episode 2. Shizuharu makes Kazuo keep her wedding girlfriend job a secret. Shizuharu and Kazuo live right next door to each other. Kazuo's grandmother is coming over to see Shizuharu, so Kazuo wants Shizuharu to come over, but she says no. Because goddamn senseless boundaries, Shizuharu, he's crazy, just got senseless boundaries. Kazuo's grandma's gacha has, like, Shizuharu on it. And then Shizuharu comes over after hearing that Kazuo's grandma is in shock that Shizuharu broke up with Kazuo. Shizuharu agrees to visit Kazuo's grandma on Wednesdays with him. Miami bumps into Kazuo quite literally.
Personal file, 69, offense. He was giving them the business.
Kazuo's friends see him with Shizuharu on a Wednesday. Kazuo drags Shizuharu into a drinking party when she looks like she is about to kill him. Great job on Shizuharu's actress on that one. Miami, of course, is there. Miami says that she already has a boyfriend. Shizuharu stands up for Kazuo after Miami trash talks him. Kazuo does have a backbone, causing Shizuharu to leave Miami, tempting a drunk Kazuo and offers to take him home. This is, again, basically the second episode for my girlfriend. Not too much more to really add to that. Episode 3. Miami says that she doesn't have a boyfriend. Dude, you better puke all over and all you can think about is Miami. Kazuo invites Miami over. Kazuo stands up for Shizuharu and Miami starts to badmouth him. Kazuo apologizes to Shizuharu for being an ass. Shizuharu says that Kazuo can run out her as much as he needs to. And the moment is ruined by Kazuo, who was about to puke. Then we go to the beach. With Kazuo, Miami is also there. Miami is just a scumbag trying to make Kazuo break up with his girlfriend, but really isn't his girlfriend, but she doesn't know that. Of course, Shizuharu shows up to the beach with her friends. Kazuo tells Shizuharu that he might get back with Miami and acts like this is a big deal. Kazuo can't lie to save his life, so Shizuharu has to save the day. Miami kisses Kazuo because she is scum. Like, really, this review is more of, like, the episode, like, more about, like, again, later episodes. Because, so far, this really is, like, a good adaptation of Girlfriend. It's by the numbers, which, honestly, isn't great. Like, if you're gonna adaptate something, you gotta change some stuff, in my opinion. If you do numbers by numbers, that's kind of boring, Even if, like, you gotta change stuff. But, again, we get to that later. Episode 4. We see how Kazuo and Miami meet and him asking her out a month ago. They gave Kazuo the fakest looking nosebleed. Kazuo's grandma calls to say that she's leaving the hospital. Kazuo and Shizuharu were about to kiss using a pokey, like, candy stick thing. And that's when he says that he and Shizuharu are breaking up. Kiba punches Kazuo for how he's been flirting with Miami. And Kiba also calls out Miami too. Shizuharu says that Kazuo was brave for saying that he broke up with her. Kiba talks to Shizuharu saying that Kazuo is a loser, but he's not a bad guy, and gave her both tickets to go with Kazuo. Kazuo listened in, but his crying gave himself away. Shizuharu and Kazuo got on the boat. Shizuharu falls off due to being sick. Kazuo goes in after Miami tries to invite Kazuo out via a phone call. This episode's fine. Again, it's like a pretty good adaptation of the manga. For whatever that's worth, if you want 100% accuracy, there you go. But we got 6 more episodes. Episode 5. Chizuharu and Kazuya end up on an island, but Kazuya isn't waking up. Chizuharu watched Madame Web because she learned CPR to save Kazuya. I know that movie, but when I'm recording this, isn't even a month old yet. It deserves that jab. I do not care. Miami is not mad at Kazuya. Kiba says if risking his life to save Chizuharu doesn't mean that Kazuya likes Chizuharu, what does? Kazuya bumps into Rika, the worst character ever made. Now, with Rika being introduced in this episode, that means to skip the Heartspring, event episode, basically. So, this is when they start cutting stuff. And this doesn't, and also the Rika bumping scene doesn't work because, one, it looked like Rika tackled the shit out of Kazuya. Let me sidestep. And, it doesn't look like Kazuya was looking up her skull like he did in the original. So it's just she's oh, my skull moves down slightly. And it's pervert, and then went off. And then Kazuya fell in love with Chizuharu, and Chizuharu said that should probably end the relationship. Kazuya's grandmother says she would like Chizuharu no matter what. Kazuya wants to continue the relationship because he feels like he could change with Chizuharu. There was the Heartspring shit just kind of thrown in them, but Miami seems to not be allowed to have a boyfriend. Kazuya and Chizuharu go on a double date with Shun and Rika while climbing. Rika knows that Chizuharu is a real girlfriend. This episode's fine. They took the porn spot of Heartsprings and just kind of added it in there, which is fine, but then go for her Heartspring well. Because probably they didn't want to pay the money to go to the Heartsprings, because that would cost money. Which I don't blame them. Probably they don't want to play Chizuharu's and Kazuya's parents actors more money, because they want to show up for episode 1. That's a theory, or maybe it's just time restraint. I do not know. But, that's for Waz's guess. If Waz has to throw out, I guess. Episode 6. Chizuharu tries to convince Rika, then she and Kazuya are lovers by faking a kiss, but Rika is not convinced. Kazuya follows Rika after the date like an idiot, which confirms to Rika that Chizuharu is a one-tone. Rika just wants to tease Chizuharu and Kazuya, which is kind of a fucking dick move on her part. Kazuya tells Rika why he went out Chizuharu. Rika falls in love with Kazuya after he saves her from a fall. Rika says she's a winter too. Shocked no one else used the power of fucking Google to look up Chizuharu. It is on everyone's phone. Everyone has access to it. Even if you don't have a phone, I'm sure you can go to the public library, type in Mizuharu, get those results, and there you fucking go. Because, I'm sure people are trying to look her up on social media and shit, Rika shows up at Kazuya's college looking for Kazuya because she wants to see if her heartbeat goes up. Because of Kazuya, Rika embarrasses Shun in front of Kazuya. Kazuya tries and fails to catch up to Shun, which Shun just magically feels better off screen, by the way. But don't really resolve that, like have it do in the manga and anime. Rika shows up to Kazuya's place. Rika swears not to say anything about the winter thing if Kazuya goes out with him. And Rika, I noticed, tries to do some of the faces of how the anime Rika does it, like the puffy cheeks. But, she's comparing with animation. Of course, it's not going to be as good. But this doesn't bug me so much. It's when we get to an other character. I know the actress is trying her hardest. It's not criticizing of the actress' acting skills. But I think that would not be a correct choice for this. But we get to that when we get to that. Episode 7, we get the Rika heart rate story. Rika is just being Rika and trying to compete with her girlfriend, and she knows that Kazuya likes. Kazuya wants to tell Shun the truth, so he sneaks out, but Rika sees. They have a Rika crying scene in her apartment. Chizuharu wants Rika and Kazuya to date. Rika and Kazuya are trial dating. Kazuya doesn't say fireworks with Rika, but instead stalks Chizuharu in the summer instead of Christmas time like how it was in the anime and manga. I really just fucking hate this part of the show with a passion. It's like the worst thing Kazuya has done. Kazuya, like, my man, this is a random girlfriend. Literally no strings attached. My man has a boyfriend that she doesn't like. Kazuya thinks he's saving Shizuharu from her friend because he's an idiot. Of course, Shizuharu would be mad. Shizuharu wants to be an actress. And I like how Kazuya's shocked about this. What the fuck do you think a random girlfriend job is? You were literally mad at her for acting in episode 1. Anyways, Shizuharu gives Kazuya a phone case because she feels bad because Kazuya cracked his phone, saving her from drowning. Ruka knows that Kazuya was with Shizuharu and calls him in his opponent. I hate for her fucking Kazuya stuck sofa the whole day. Hate it with a passion, just so much. It's worse in live action because it's live action. It calms up off creepier. So yeah, that doesn't help my feelings on this at all. It makes it worse. But anyways, episode 8. Ruka wants Kazuya to explain his relationship with Shizuharu, and Ruka says that he should introduce her to his grandma. But we cut out the New Year's part, so it doesn't matter. But Ruka looks at Kazuya's phone to find out where he got a job at after he left in a hurry, even though it's his apartment. I would have kicked her out personally, but hey, to each your own. Kazuya looks at a karaoke place, and of course, Ruka works there too now. Shizuharu wants to talk to Kazuya to get him to win on Sumi because she's too shy. Shizuharu asks about Miami, and Kazuya says he still has feelings for her. Kazuya meets up with Sumi. Sumi, this actress is trying Kodamas, but Sumi doesn't speak a lot, and so expressions are important. And she does stuff exactly like how it is in the anime. And I'm like, it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. I get you want to have us like, oh, that's a manga and anime scenes. I get it, I understand. But I think that was not the correct direction for this when a world that doesn't involve speaking will rely heavily more on the body language and facial expressions. I think going off of stuff from like anime and manga was the wrong call here personally. It just doesn't work. Miami sees Kazuya with Sumi, but bowling scene is not the same because they don't have her fall. Instead, they made her obviously throw the ball on the girl on purpose. At least kind of fake it more, because it looks like re-bowling almost, like purposely like lining up the character into the girl. And it didn't come off of oops, clumsy, first time bowling, like how in the same spirit of an anime and manga. Sumi is a willing girlfriend to overcome her shyness. Kazuya saves Sumi from being held. We get Sumi sharing her grape with Kazuya. Then Miami shows up. Sumi says they are dating to Miami. Miami thinks Kazuya is cheating, but then she finds out about winning girlfriend thanks to the power of Google. More people need to use it, baby. Shizuharu tells Kazuya that she's thinking of quitting being a winner girlfriend because she got a partner play that could lead to more parts. Maybe when Shizuharu this episode is meh. They're really moving fast. I mean, I'm glad they cut out some Ruka shit because I hate Ruka. But I feel like they're moving so fast, man. Just like they start off like get paid, and it's just like we gotta get through this. Before episode 10 comes around. Episode 9. Kazuya goes on a date with Ruka because the news of the end of the last episode of Shizuharu about to quit. Kazuya, Ruka blackmailed you. You just need to stop giving her so much fucking credit. This is based off of a blackmail, this relationship. Sumi is doing better at being a winner girlfriend. Kazuya was about to make it official with Ruka, but he sees Miami and Shizuharu together. Each version of the show has scene has different parts of it Shizuharu likes to sing. Now, because of this, because in the manga it's is it Glee Little Monsters or Little Glee Monsters? I think it's Little Glee Monsters. They did opening 2 for Boruto, and I believe ending 3 for My Hero. I can't remember. It's either 3 or 4 for My Hero. I can't remember exactly which one. And then, of course, for the anime, it was for Peggy's because they did the opening for season 1 of When a Girlfriend. And then for this is Yasaba of course, I would not picture Shizuharu singing. But I just find that interesting, honestly, more than anything else. I love that the owner of the karaoke place says that he plays Kazuya on Rico 10 yen more in all places, which is currently 68 cents more. I mean, I'm not sure how much 10 yen can get you, but in Japan, because I've never been, so maybe that's a good deal. I don't know. I asked Shizuharu to stop on being Kazuya's running girlfriend. Kazuya think being sick so he could follow Mayumi and Shizuharu out for a karaoke place. Shizuharu asks Mayumi how she feels about Kazuya, and Mayumi flips the question back, but Shizuharu answers safely. Mayumi tells Shizuharu to mind her own business after she says that Kazuya might be the one for Mayumi. Kazuya says thank you to Shizuharu for standing up for him, and Shizuharu feels bad that she couldn't get Mayumi back together with Kazuya. And then Kazuya gets a call from Mayumi asking him out. And this is... That's the end to episode 10, so guess what that means episode 10 is? Original content. So, I mean, episode 9 for the most part is the same for how it's the anime. It's just that cliffhanger really is the big changer. So, let's get into it, because episode 10 is clearly written by a different person. It is so clear. It is like Joss Whedon's Justice League difference compared to the side cut. But Mayumi wants Kazuya to pretend being her boyfriend for her parents. Mayumi can see through the power of glasses. Mayumi tells Shizuharu that she plans on getting back together with Kazuya and to back off. Shizuharu tells Kazuya that it should end this whole thing. Kazuya's grandma tells him that her feelings don't matter as long as his feelings are real. Daytime, Mayumi's dad doesn't speak. He just doesn't. Of course, Shizuharu is on a random date at the same place. Shizuharu seems off. Mayumi's dad just randomly unloaded a lot of questions to Kazuya. Sumi's here to tell Kazuya that Shizuharu is on a date with a band member, which I don't know how she has that information. I don't know how she knows that the agency booked it wrong. I don't know why they sent her here to fix this issue. But here you go. Mayumi's dad slaps her and tells her that he knows that Kazuya is a fake. He also mentions that Mayumi should be happy with the guy he picked out for her. Mayumi wants to run away with Kazuya. Sumi finds Shizuharu at Love Hotel, so Kazuya ditches Mayumi. Kazuya puts the fire alarm before Shizuharu got raped. The fire alarm woke up Shizuharu and she fight back. Kazuya tackles the rapist. Let's call him what he is. Mayumi sees Kazuya is with Shizuharu. Kazuya stand up to the rapist after he spoke ill of one of her girlfriends, which I penned from episode 1. Dude, like, all the pens from all the episodes. Kazuya, you don't know the boundary. This guy doesn't know the boundary. I don't know what they were thinking about making this pale. Well, it ain't like fucking Naruto, and Naruto, like, there's a parallel between Naruto and, like, usually his, the enemy of the arc, when it's like, oh, Naruto could turn out this way, or, it's somewhat of a reflection of one aspect of Naruto's personality. But I think this points out how more creepy Kazuya is, because Kazuya stalked Shizuharu not that long ago. And he had a savior complex on that shit. So by saying, like, oh, Kazuya is better than the rapist, isn't saying a lot. Is the bare ball and minimum this guy can do. I mean, it's just, I don't understand this. Why will you do this? Because I honestly feel worse about Kazuya now. Again, because it's like, oh, well, I mean, he's not a rapist. Most people are. All decent human beings aren't rapists. So it's just like, you somehow made this worse. How do you make my girlfriend worse? How? How do you do that? I got way too into that. I apologize. I got way too into that. But yeah, my point I'm trying to make still stands. Like, I don't know what we were thinking with that, but I don't think that's a good change. Shizuharu hugs Kazuya for saving her. Mayumi likes Kazuya in this version. If you couldn't tell, I don't like this episode. because they build Miami up as the villain. The antagonist. They follow the path of manga and anime. And then it feels like, we're doing a switcheroo. Now it's for rapists. It's like, and it's as subtle as this.
Open wide, kids, cause I'm gonna rape you in the mouth!
And yeah, it's just not a good change. It's better for when girlfriend to get to original content, and original content is shit. It's not good. It actually subtracts from the original source material, which again is when girlfriend. That's impressive. I feel like it was made because to make it more drama-y for the J-drama. I'm not sure if that's true, but I mean, when girlfriends are drama, that's all this is. Because people won't talk to each other properly. So yeah, I mean, I would give the live action version of When a Girlfriend a 4 out of 10. If you like this review, give this a thumbs up. If you dislike this review, give it a thumbs down. If you want to see more For Us reviews, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you all next time. Bye.